Bummer. Welcome, guys and ladies. If you are a Leo at this point in time, looks like some of my necklaces are shooting out. But anyway, if you are a Leo, feel free to jump on in. This live right here is yours. Um, Yeah, so what I'm getting for you so far is that like somebody is doing something that you thought you would be able to override, that you would try to demolish or to override. Um, but here's the thing, somebody ended up um, telling you that it it was always going to be a lost cause. So for you Leos, you need to learn how to basically just let something else win, rather than your motive of always wanting to win. You know, you have to learn that. And you have to learn that the hard way if it comes to it. But anyway, what we are going to do is see what comes out through our oracle, or maybe what you call it, like uh, topic deck. You know, just like the type of decks that like bring in deep information about what's going on. So yeah. Also, if you are a Leo that's sitting out in the previews or wanting to join on in, just by scrolling through, feel free to join on in. It is your live, Leo. So let's see what cards would like to say about you, Leo. If I can get the cards that shot out. So we have fire as the first card. Um, you could be uh, trying to burn something. Um, you could be trying to deal with something in a way where it's like you think that what you have currently understood would be able to bring you in a win, but something has to be burnt. Something has to be let go of. Something needs to be dropped away. And I have to tell you, Leos, it's something that you're holding on. It's something that you currently grip, that you currently grasp, that you currently, hold on for dear life, you know? God didn't say to hold on to dear life onto something that is just going to be a lost cause anyway. You are always supposed to understand to let go if something is chaotic. That's what's so special about you, Leos, is because yeah, you may be communicative. You always like to be out in the crowd, talking with them. But the best thing about you, Leos, is that there is a energy within you that you need to remember to um, be with family. And what I mean by family, I mean like be with family. So we also have harmonic flight. Um, you Leos could be either connected to some kind of fire sign, or maybe somebody that is maybe connected to a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, or somebody that is connected to those three signs, or either one of those three signs. It doesn't have to be every single sign of the fire. But I feel like somebody is tired of having to have the repetition happen. So that is why they have like a very stern action, where it's just like maybe it could be where it's just like you're kind of going like, hey, can I at least try something with you? You're like the greatest person that I ever seen. You're the greatest person that I ever saw. You're the greatest person that I ever connected with. And this person is like, no. Like it's like you maybe have unknowingly shot something towards this person, and this person saw it, and they were like, no. Then we have this one right here. Trust your innocence. So a lot of you are kind of just like trying to connect to negative energies, but just don't let the negative energies be the leading force in your life. That's what I mean. Because not only are you trying to fight upon people that are not supposed to be fought upon, but you're also trying to ally with people that are truly and utmost against you. So yeah, you got to do something about that. You literally have to do something about that. Either if you become very negative and you start allowing these negative energies to influence you, or you become very positive and you actually drop the connection with those that are trying to negatively influence you. I feel like these cards do need to be brought out. So we have, let's see here. We have the Portal Keeper. Somebody that you're dealing with is a Portal Keeper. But the thing is that you're trying to steal the spot of where this Portal Keeper is. And I feel like you're trying to become an 888 gatekeeper, or 88 gatekeeper, also known as the Lion's Gatekeeper. But the thing is that this person that is the Portal Keeper is not a Lionsgate keeper. They have a particular portal that they are connected to that is not Lionsgate. So be careful for what you are trying to overthrow. Because when you overthrow this person will have a portal that is of the utmost non-connective portal to you. So if you jump up and become the portal keeper, you will end up losing the attainment to even have the Lionsgate portal as a place of where you're going to be the keeper. So be very mindful, be very careful when you go towards this person that is named as or titled as the portal keeper. So be very careful. Not to go up against this person, but you need to know that this portal that this person is being a keeper for is not the portal that you should be keeping, Leo. We do have Earth Star Chakra, which is the utmost lowest of all the central chakras. So, yeah, you Leos have got a lot of grounding work to do. A lot. Not just a little bit. A lot. So many people have diverted you. So many people have kicked you off. So many people have ticked you off. But it's just like you have to let go of the anger. You need to let go of the attachment towards people that you are planning on being with, you know? Like the type of people that are considered as like temporary crushes. You have to let them go. We do have home as well. Somebody could be either staying at home, either if it's someone around you or if it is you, Leo, that is staying home. I have to say somebody is in poverty. Either if it's someone around you or if it's even you. Like you gotta rise away from that occasion of being poor, you know? Or maybe if you are poor, there is something that you need to learn. There is something that you, Leo, need to learn with being poor. When something hits us in life as like a life's lesson, then it is something that you need to learn. Ultimately, you need to learn it. We also have this card, the Balanced Forces. You could be connected to a Libra with this. The reason why it's called the Balanced Forces is because it could be equilibrium energy. It could be like evening out the whole entire playfield, where it's like maybe if either this person that you're trying to intentively have as a person, this person that you're trying to attentively have is finally having balanced forces, because they were being overridden, they were being attacked, they were being molested, they were being blackmailed, they were being attacked. It could even be you guys, you Leos, that are trying to do that to this person. And now it's like, that's why I titled this as like, you lost something and now somebody else away from that person is going to win you. So it's like you lost somebody while someone else wins you. Do you see what I'm talking about there? We do have reclaim your energy. I'm not talking about like go over to other people that you're surrounded with and going like, give me your energy, give me all of it. This is more of like, if you lost your energy when you were trying to make a proclaimment or make some kind of statement, cut off that claim, cut off that proclamation, cut off that declaration, and once you do that, gather your energy, because there is something then in the future that you are going to come across that is going to be very hard. Very hard. Nothing in this life comes easy. Nothing in this life comes easy. Everything comes hard. All right? Everything comes hard. Maybe some of you could be connected to the mountain, Mount Shasta. Maybe some of you could be there at Mount Shasta. Maybe some of you could be planning to go to Mount Shasta. But anyway, there's a lot of info going on right here. Like, you guys are... Some of you, I'm not talking about all Leos, but just a small handful of you Leos could have been blinded to this based on somebody that has been influencing you to do bad rather than good. We have Realm Bridger. This could possibly be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini with this Realm Bridger. Either if you're connected to a Libra or Gemini, or if you're connected to an Aries or a fellow Leo. Yeah, somebody is bridging the gap between you and your ultimate goal. Not just the, next stage goal, but I'm talking about the end stage goal. Somebody could be an earth sign in this. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe they are attuned with Earth, or maybe even connected to an Earth sign. Yeah. And out of this deck, lastly, there is the Internal Explorer. Obviously, my dog starts barking partway through our video. Live. Yeah, there we go. Either you are moving towards the internal exploration, or your person is moving into the internal exploration, or somebody around you is moving into their internal exploration. So, yeah, you got to be really understanding that, like, somebody that is going through their internal exploration is that, like, somebody messed up. Somebody saw the mess up and found out some kind of way to understand a deeper purpose of why they are around. We have root chakra on the bottom of the deck. Somebody could be starting to realize what their root chakra says, or what their root chakra is going through, or what their root chakra is about. Things like that. Or maybe they could be, maybe their power color is red. You could be connected to an Aries. We do have, coming from the Cosmic Cat, no, not Cosmic Cat. It's, maybe it is Cosmic Cat. But anyway, with the deck that we just pulled out, we have the first card from there, Risk. Somebody could be very risky, or somebody that you're about to meet. Keep that in mind. About to meet somebody that is completely new in your life is going to be risky. Not risky, but risque. Like they get down with you, kind of thing. We have surprise. So yeah, when this person gets a little risque, they are going to send you a bit of a surprise. It's kind of just like, once they show up, it's like, you just like immediately feel like, oh my God, that's my person. But it's like, you didn't know that beforehand until this very moment. It's like the feeling where it's just like, you know for a fact that they're your person, but it's like, you have that feeling of like, I don't want to just like ask that out there. Where it's just like, you're going like, hey, are you my twin flame? Or they'll be like, hey, looks like you're my twin flame. I noticed something from you. Or like, maybe you're reaching out to this person going like, hey, I know you're my twin flame. I know there's something about you. Those are the exact things that you need to be careful about expressing. Because sometimes people can take that the wrong way. Sometimes people can actually be offended when that is asked. Exactly in that phrase. Then there is the way of how you should possibly go about it. Is that like, you might show up and be like, hey, I noticed something between us. Do you feel it? And they might be like, yeah, matter of fact, I do feel something between us. And it's like, um, that's when you guys get like possibly starting to be risque. Then there is like the next card, reflection. Yeah, didn't I tell you? This could possibly be a twin flame. Not somebody that you thought was a twin flame, but somebody that truly is your twin flame. That it's not like you are kind of going like, "Are you my twin flame?" It's more of like, "Oh my God, this person is my twin flame." So it's like it's literally like you are seeing a reflection of yourself in this person. Like literally, like you can literally see a reflection. Literally. We also have exploration. You guys are possibly exploring your connection together. Not. This is not somebody that is physically an explorer or somebody that wants to be an explorer, but this is somebody that um, explores the connection with you. Somebody that is curious of how they feel about you. You know. Anyway, let's go ahead and see first off what's on the bottom of the deck. Exposed. So somebody could be exposed, either if it is you or somebody around you that could be exposed. Because if it's somebody that's around you, then I highly suggest you no longer like be friends with them or no longer show up with them. Or if this is you, Leo, I suggest you be understanding of like where this could possibly lead you. But anyway, I think for Oracle and tarot reasons, I am going to slide our camera for a little bit. So then you can. Oh. Sorry, guys. My camera just like flopped, you know? It was like, hey, we're moving. Hey. So anyway, let's go ahead and make sure you guys are able to see the cards that are being placed out. Maybe even at least some of it. But anyway, let's see here. There we go. What comes out for Leo? We have enlightenment. So you could be kind of just like getting the massive understanding about the situation at hand. Somebody really understood what was going on. Somebody's like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? This could be you, Leos, but it's like you finally realize like what's been going on. Because apparently you Leos might have done something that you weren't supposed to. Alright. Yeah, that looks about every other thing that is supposed to come out. But we have the next card, Ankh. Some of you could be interested in Egyptian culture. Not all of you, but some of you could be connected into that. I highly suggest to be careful when you dive in depth with that culture, because there are some culture and traditions inside Egypt that might be a little rough for a Leo to pick up. We do have the heart. If you had any like intention to take somebody to reel them in, try to like take them from other points of view, where it's just like you're kind of like leading them astray. You're kind of just like going like, "Hey, big boy. Hey, how you doing, girl?" And like, I feel like this person is like, they either do a slight look back at you and they're like, I'm not doing that. Or they kind of just like do a and they storm off. And I feel like you are going to cry heavily. And it had to happen. It had to happen in order for you to learn something within your life. Something that is not supposed to happen in your life. It's something that you picked up that should have never ever happened in your life. Holy anger. Yeah. I feel like you're gonna go from like crying heavily to like very frustrated, where it's like you might be punching walls, you might be slamming drawers, you might be slamming the table really hard, going like kind of just um, like for example, it could be like once you hit the wall or hit the table or slam the drawers, it's like, or maybe slam a door, who knows? But you're like, I should have had this person, and now they're gone. And then you're also going right back into crying, going like, what am I supposed to do? See? That's what you're like. You're like, what am I supposed to do? No, this is not supposed to happen to me. That's what the Magi basically does, is like they basically get wronged, and it's just like they look up at a really bright shining star, and they're just like, what am I supposed to do? I just got hit hard. What am I supposed to do? That's what the Magi is. But anyway, let's see what your person's side is doing, or the person in view. We have the garden. So your person could be kind of just like in this energy of like um, building something. Somebody that wants to have a kingdom. Somebody that does not have a kingdom but wants to have a kingdom. There's a difference between that. Somebody that already has a kingdom is somebody that you may be impressed by, but it's the person that wants a kingdom is the person that you are very much connected with. Because it's like whatever you ask comes to you tenfold. Where it's like it could be not only are you asking for having a kingdom, but it's like your person also asks for a kingdom. Do you see what I am talking about there? Now, somebody that you thought you were connected with actually has a kingdom. While somebody that you are about to see, about to meet up with, about to just become friends with at this point in time is somebody that is wanting to have a kingdom. Wanting to have a kingdom. Somebody that has a kingdom and somebody that does not quite yet have the kingdom that they are dreaming about. You know? Somebody that already has their dream and somebody that does not yet have their dream. We have faith over fear. This is somebody that got that got like very upset when they overheard that you were going after somebody besides them. And they are like, they could be like, come on, Leo, what about me? Do you love me? I'm here. I love you. But it's kind of just like, you were kind of just like, nah, that's way too simple, way too clear cut. Yeah, you're like, way too simple, way too clear cut, way too simple, way too clear cut. And some of you could be watching a really, really old series out there called Monty Python. I think it was like the Christy Agustin sketch where it was like all these different investigators would run into the room and they're like, there is some kind of attempted murder that is about to happen right in this room. But like I think the first one was kind of just like having a hard time trying to say his sentence. But by the time that he like had the actor version of getting a surgery, he ends up going like, "Allow me to introduce myself. I am Inspector. There's a Inspector Tiger." And everybody's like, "Tiger?" And he's like, "Where?" And he's like, "No need to say anything else. There is a murder amongst our room here, and the murderer seems to be still in this room at this very point in time." And somebody's like, "There hasn't been a murder." And the guy was like, no, too simple, too clear cut, too simple, too clear cut. And he goes to sit down on a chair, and then all of a sudden, the lights immediately go out, and there's like a gunshot going off, and you hear this, "Mwah!" and like they get hurt, and then once the lights go on, it's like they have movie props stuck in them, where it's just like an arrow that has like magnetic tips that are sticking in them, or some kind of like wrap around that goes around the neck. So yeah, I feel like either you may be doing that, or it could be your person that is doing that. So be very, very careful when you present that again, or when your person presents that again. We also have the humbleness. Yeah, it's kind of just like your person could be coming in to humble you. This could possibly be a Libra. This could possibly be a fellow Leo. This could possibly be a Scorpio. Or who knows, maybe even a Pisces. But yeah. On the bottom of the deck, we have Lionheart here. Somebody could be very much into being a Lionheart, or being or really is a Lionheart, because it says stand firm. So yeah. Or it could be like you Leos were trying your very best to be in a Lionheart, where it's like you're trying to be like, I'm standing firm, I'm standing firm, I'm standing firm. And it's just like and every single time you kept repeating it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, it's like God is like, really? Really? Commotion. And basically, the commotion comes in and sweeps you off your feet. And you're just like, what? What? I was just standing firm just a few minutes ago. Or just a few seconds ago. How in the heck did this action right here knock me on my feet? Well, that was a test that you did not know was coming your way. So, yeah. You learned something. Messages for Leo that would like to show up from this deck. We have first, trust. Yeah. Somebody's telling you that something that you had a hard time untrusting. But there is no other way but for you to trust it. And it's something that you're just like, you know, this could possibly be for some of you that may be like early in the adult life of a Leo, maybe like 21, 22, 23, 20, 19, 18. You got to be very, 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 very careful about when you do this. When you distrust somebody that you are meant to trust. We have freedom. Yeah. Yeah, once you trust this person, here comes freedom. Here comes freedom. The freedom that you had no clue about. It finally shows up once you trust about your person, what messages would like to show up for that. We have knowledge. Yeah. This is possibly, definitely no other thing than possibly a Libra. Libras are also considered to be the book only within the entirety of all the air signs. The Aquarius is the collector, the one that actually has that knowledge, but then the knowledge goes from the Aquarius into the Libra, which Libra then like scribes it, writes down into a book, or maybe creates that book with the information coming from the Aquarius. But then for the Gemini is kind of just like the information seeker, the type of person that wants to learn from the books. You know? That is the pattern of what the air signs are about. And then for you fire signs, especially you Leos, the Sagittarius is kind of just like they are they kind of just like allow the information coming from like an Aquarius to just like flow through them, or flow into them, in other words. Or maybe it could be like them feeling stuff from the Aquarius. But Aquarius is like the one that always teaches. And some of you guys may not know that some of these things that are being taught that you thought were wrong turned out to be right. Turned out to be actually what this world actually consisted of. After the Sagittarius collects the information, that's when, like, you Leos are kind of just like, you are trying to get into more of a emotional side of feeling that connection. That's what you Leos tend to do, is like you get into more of the emotional side of things. But when it comes into more Aries is kind of just like they are curious about the feelings. They're trying to figure out like what feelings do they have? Things like that. We have rebirth as the final message card from this deck that is showing up. Somebody could be having a rebirth, a return of some sort, things like that. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the past energy for you, Leo, is about to say, or is stating at this point in time. Oh, yeah, wow. Okay. That's something. We have the 7 of Cups right here. You gotta be very, very, very careful about what you're dealing with when it came to the past energy, because the past energy was kind of just like you were going like, is that my person? 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 It's just like you're going over from like person to person to person to person, 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 person. And it's just like there is no like actual essence of Leo when you're doing that. Leo is not the 7 of Cups. You Leos may have tried to do the Seven of Cups, but the Seven of Cups is not Leo. Seven of Cups will never be Leo. Even though that you may try to have that be a Leo action, it will never be Leo. We also have Ace of Wands. This is a fellow fire sign energy coming from this card. But I feel like somebody, either you, Leo, or maybe somebody that was maybe your person might have done this, or it could have been the third party. Somebody was very adamant about having these other options. Yeah, and either it was kicking you into a third party, or it was kicking this person of yours into a third party. This is kind of just like giving me the energy of like a three-way triangle. It's like triangle love or circle love, rather than like side by side love. This is like love for 2, 3, 4 people instead of just you and another. And look at that. Somebody, either you or your person, could be like saying like, "Hey, let's go stab this person," and then once you do that, it's like this person could be down to their like last breath. It's like all these swords and daggers are stuck into them, and they're like, and it's just like something has to go. Not this person that is in like severely hurt, but the people who have done that action of stabbing a sword in them or daggers in them or shooting them with a bow and arrow. Do you remember? Do you remember Aragorn? Or not Aragorn. Boromir from Lord of the Rings. How he went from chasing after the ring to protecting Frodo. Or no, not so. Sorry, not Frodo. He was protecting. He was protecting Merry and Pippin. That's what it was. He was protecting Merry and Pippin. After the fact that he shook out of it, out of being in a trance of trying to go after the ring. So he like lost the idea of trying to go after the ring, and he was like, you know what? Me chasing after the ring is not warrior-like. Me protecting these people is warrior-like, and I still have a chance to be that boy, to be that warrior in front of people. So he basically pulls out that sword and even brings out a shield, and he's like, "I'm here, you cowards! Come and find me!" And here comes the orcs, like ready to attack Boromir. and he's like, ha, ha, ha. And it's just like he like is killing orcs left and right. And these are not like the measly orcs. These are like hunter orcs. Like we're talking about like elite orcs. The ones that are kind of just like they're leading the measly orcs, you know? So, but partway through, it's like um, he sees an orc that is trying to shoot a crossbow at Boromir, and he's like, he like is about to run after him and like maybe even toss his sword at him, and he then gets shot with an arrow. It's like, shoo! But he like feels it, but then he's like starts swinging again, and like he's just like, I'm not gonna drop without a fight. I'm gonna kill to the last one is dead. And he keeps going, and then all of a sudden another arrow gets him. He's like, and that's the point where he starts to spit out blood, and he's like, like kind of just like he's like literally like to the point now where it's like he's about to go, and then by the time he gets hit with the third arrow, it's like he drops to the ground after defeating so many orcs, and that's when he went from being focused on the ring to having a lot of valor, where it's like he became recognizable, like cared for. And so instead of him like being tossed over and killed by the Fellowship, he ends up getting killed by the orcs, and he is placed on a boat for them to then for Boromir to then gently drift upon the water, you know? But guess who was lurking around the forest while Boromir was going along the water? Gollum, also known as what was his name? Smeagol. There we go. Smeagol was the name. But the thing is that like instead of taking Smeagol's path to becoming Gollum, he said, "You know what? I'm gonna fight for these people. I'm gonna protect them as much as I can." And that's when he became a true knight, a true protector. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what the past is for your person. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. So this could either be like your person just like really tired of having to, give you the light feathered energy, where it's like the soft I love yous and the soft I care for yous. Um, this is more of like a stern energy, where they're just like, all right, if you're gonna be stern, Leo, I'm gonna be stern, and you ain't gonna like me when I'm stern. Yeah, yeah, like literally, this person is going to be very stern. They're like, you're not the only one that's trying to go after me. These other people are going after me. And they're like, if I as much as see you reach for that cake and eat it, I will kick you out. And you're like instantly going like, what? What? You're gonna kick me out? And they're like, yeah. If you go after that cake, I'm gonna kick you out. But it's like, this cake is not like, the cake that they're referencing is not theirs. It's basically like third parties that they're mentioning. So we have Tower, yeah, that could be the end result. Yeah. Even with this Three of Pentacles, some of you Leos, you could be like, well, why didn't my person say so? Because Jesus said that you will have allies and rivals wherever you go, no matter how much you beat on rivals and how much you lose on allies. You'll always have allies and enemies, no matter where you go. Yeah, it's for you, it's heartbreak. They're like, this could literally be a Aquarius that's doing this, where it's like they say like, you know what, Leo, I'm completely done with you, and they shut the door in front of you, and you're like, what? What? Yeah, you're just like, what? Why are you shutting the door on me? It's because somebody is actually their person outside of you, Leo, and you just didn't get the hint of that. You didn't get the hint of that. You were just like, I know you want me. I know you like me. I know you really do. But it's like this Aquarius or this Sagittarius could be like, I'm not your friend anymore. I'm not your lover anymore. I'm not there for you when you thought I would be there for you. And they're like, that's why I'm leaving you. And yeah. Yeah, this initiation that they're trying to move towards is the initiation that has been calling them for so freaking long. Even before that they've met their person, it's like they've been in this initiation for a long time, and it's like maybe before they met their person, like right before they met their person, they were told that they wouldn't have their person, that they wouldn't have a twin flame, that they wouldn't have a connection, but they do. This person has a connection with their person. It's just that they had to figure out who. After the fact that they've been told a lie from somebody that was like telling them that they don't really like to see this Aquarius or this Sagittarius to fall in love with their very person. And look at that. This could be like them, learning that they should move on. They should move on from being with you. Then there's like this Queen of Swords with Ten of Pentacles energy. Somebody could be curious of some adamancy. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the present day energy has for you, Leos. If you are a Leo, feel free to jump on in. It is your live right now, so feel free to jump on in, be a part of it. We have Three of Wands, kicking out that present day energy. So you could be veering away from this person finally, veering away from the person that you were so crazed on and so cuckooed on, where it's just like you're like it's like you Leos should never ever be in this energy of being cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for this person. Never ever be in that energy, Leo. If you had, I'm sorry, my friend, you're getting too late. You're too late to walk away from a possibility of that, But you still can walk away. Just know that if you already went through it, it's too late to have to end up walking away before it happens. We have Five of Cups. Yeah, it's literally like you walk away in shame. You walk away in shambles. Or walk away with shambles. Like shambles, like just hanging in your hands. Yes, this is like literally energy that is just like telling you to back the fuck up. Because I feel like somebody, either if it's you or your person, could be doing. And what I mean by your person, I mean your person. Yeah. Didn't I say? Didn't I say that this here is your energy right here? For you to realize, or maybe even this could be the energy of somebody that you're trying to go after, is that this person is just like walking away from you and saying like, no, I don't want you. And they are initiated or initiatively connected with someone else that always is their person. And you're just like, okay, what's that person up to? What's that person up to? That person's mine. But pow! Here comes the sun. Maybe you could be hearing the Beatles song called "Here Comes the Sun." Do 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 do. Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Every time we shine, we go about the sun. And yeah, it's like you had a epiphany of like, this star is not your person. This star is not your person. Or maybe a celebrity, a star, is not your person. You're just like, I want the high life. I want to have somebody that is so greater than I. That they live in like high rises and they live in mansions and all that stuff. But you found out that this star is not your person. Somebody that you thought you would have had to been their person, but it's like, this person is not yours. They're not yours. Yeah, I feel like you tried to attack this person. You tried to attack them. You're like, if you don't want me, then fine. Be that way. I don't like you anyway. And it goes from loving this person to hating this person, but the love and the hate about this person that you're trying to go after, that you found out about that was not really your person, truly is somebody that should never have been your person. And you're just like, they're my person. They gotta have some kind of feeling. They gotta have some kind of emotion. They gotta have some kind of thing. Drop that thought. Drop it. That's the exact thing that I'm trying to tell you to drop. Is drop that act. Drop that thought. Drop that. Drop it. Drop it. Move on with your life. Do something that is in a new life perspective. Even if you have to move on in a way of like moving to a different location, doing your own thing. We have 3 of Cups. You thought that this person was dealing with third parties, but actually it's the other way around. You were the third party of this person, and that is why that they are leaving you, is because you are the third party of this person. While your person is actually leaving a third party to head towards you. Do you see the difference there? Somebody that sees you as a third party and someone that sees you as their lover. There's a difference there. And I'm not talking about like two actions in one person. I'm talking about two different actions in two different people. We have Ace of Pentacles. I know this is a rough reading, but there is something that you had to learn. And you had to learn heavy. Heavy. It had to happen. It had to. With this person of yours, it's like they want to come in and bring you their ring, or make some kind of solid offer to you. Yeah, so many people these days, is kind of just like they love being cock blocked. They love being in other people's connections rather than the actual person that they're supposed to be connected with. Connection. You have to be careful in these points of times. We have the Three of Wands, just like you had over there. This could be the resonance of your person, not the person that you were dealing with, but the person that is coming towards you in a way of wanting to be with you. This person of the Three of Wands wants to go traveling with you, or wants to go to places with you. But the person that is causing you a lot of heartbreak with this Three of Swords and their past energy is somebody that you thought would have been your person, but it really truly was not. There's Nine of Pentacles. Wow. Nine of Wands. This person could be very shy to interact with you. Even though that they are expressing their feelings strong, I feel like they're kind of just like, they're like, is it gonna stick? Is it gonna show? Is it really gonna stay? So yeah, like you got to be very, very mindful about what times we are currently in, because so many things happen in the world that you are surprisingly going to understand recently. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the future holds. What does the future hold for Aries? Leo. Future for Leo. Future for Leo. We do have the Queen of Cups. The energy of you wanting somebody. This could be kind of just like you having your cup that you filled, where it's just like you accepted somebody that was truly meant to be yours, and then you have an extra cup that you're holding in your hands, going like, this cup should have been the one that I should have gone with, but no, they're gone. But that was a lesson right there. That's something that you're supposed to learn. It's something that you were supposed to learn. Didn't I tell you that Leos are all about feeling, all about emotions? That's what I'm trying to tell you, is because you Leos don't just feel the happiness and the enjoyment, but you also feel the upsetness, the angerment, all that other stuff. You guys are a hub of feelings. Yeah. It's just like with the Page of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, it's just like you guys are going like, I just really wish that this could have happened. I really wish that that this connection should have occurred. But God said otherwise. God said, no, this person's not for you. I have a different pathway for this person. For you, I have this pathway for you, not that person. This pathway right here, the one that that you have placed aside before you held up the cup that you're hoping to go for. Yeah, there's gotta be some kind of healing retreat that you have to enter, that you have to do, that you have to attain, that you have to go through. You know, I'm sorry, but you have to do that. You have to do that. And you know, there is no other way around this. You have to heal. Um, and change, like actually change. If you've been stuffing yourself with food every single time and often, go to the pathway of not stuffing yourself with food, eating very healthily, having very few chocolate, having very few sweets. What shows up for your person? We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, they viewed you as like, I feel like your person view you, your person, not the person, but your person had viewed you as like causing detriment to people. Because look, it's like this person that is close up to the frame is like they're somewhat smirking while these other two are kind of just like walking away. But the thing is that the swords that this person had picked up is actually the swords that these two people have had. They actually owned those swords. Truly. Authentically. Yeah, and look, somebody got treated wrong. Somebody got treated wrong. And it could have been an empress. It could have been an emperor. Maybe even if it means that you done something wrong to an empress just to steal this empress's title, or done something wrong to an emperor and stole that emperor's title, I highly suggest don't steal that emperor's or empress's title. If you had, then a lot of shit's coming your way, dude. A lot of shit's coming your way, ma'am. And you're not gonna like it. And this is karma. Do you remember the big saying of like, karma's a bitch? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. And lastly, to wrap things up, there is the Seven of Cups at the very end of the future energy for your person. So, yeah, if you do something that causes you to lose your person, not the person that was putting you into the Three of Swords, but the person that may ended up seeing that you're chasing all these other thrills, they're gonna find it. They're a smart aleck. They're totally a smart aleck, and they will catch it. They will catch it. So on the bottom of the deck for you, Leo, there is the Hermit with the King of Wands. You could be trying to target a Virgo, or target somebody that is in mode of Hermit. And it's like somebody that's even walking away, that you're still trying to attack. Or this could be somebody that you found out that you liked. Found out just at this point in time that you found out that they're going to be strolling over towards you while you're protecting. Yeah. And then on the bottom of this deck, we have the King of Pentacles with the Hermit. This could be somebody that went like, hey, I'll pay you $10,000 if you go that way. Or they'll be like, I'll pay you about $75,000 if you go this direction. And they're like, I'll be on my own route, not your route. And this person survived. This person did all the good stuff. From the very start until the very finish. They did all the good stuff. And guess what they get to have? They get to have their cake. They get to have their presents. They get to have their alliance. And what I'm seeing on the bottom after these four, I see that maybe either you or your person could be in the Nine of Swords. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what the like text messages or anything like that, like any statements towards you have to be said. coming from the Lover's Oracle. We have twin flames. Your passion ignites. I would highly suggest, like, do not say to somebody, hey, yeah, you're my passion. You're my passion. Don't say that. What action is your passion? What favorite thing in your life is your passion? That is what is being said there. What passion of yours in your life is something that you want to bring to the table, and when you bring this passion to the table, it will ignite, it will shine, it will burn up in a way of, lighting like a candle, We also have this one. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Keep in mind that. Some of you Leos could be like, I'm going to take my baby daddy, I'm going to take my baby mama, I'm going to take my sugar, I'm going to take my prongs, I'm going to take my... What? Dongs? What? Why are you thinking about taking thongs with you? You're just like, I'm gonna take my thongs with me. Just don't. You might think like those kinds of clothes come along with you, but nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. They don't go with you. Anything else? Anything else that would like to be talked to towards the Leo? We have this one. Let there be closeness between you. And also this could be in reference of like you being close to yourself, either within the mirror or within the bed or things like that. But it also says, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So if somebody does not give to you, if somebody does not allow, then they're truly not for you. They're truly not your person. We also have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. Love is not a blind agreement. Love is not blind agreement. Love is very intentional agreement. Something that you are unblinded by. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Keep that in mind, Leos. So, what is happening on the bottom of the deck and possibly on the other end of the deck, we have this one. Didn't I tell you about passion through the first card? About the twin flame card? When your passion ignites, so for passion, it says a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at the present. Enjoy it. And then we have, for any of you that are much more older, past 26 years old, sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. Just remember that when you move into the connection of your person, because when you move into the connection of your person, you need to know that not only is there communication, not only is there going to be understandings between each other, but there is also going to be the erotic side of things, the lovable side of things. So anyway, I hope all of you enjoyed this. If you really had some deep understanding about this, or maybe really liked it so much, there is a like button up somewhere along the either for you guys that are on the phones or tablets that are short tablets. It should be off to the right side panel that goes up and down. For some of you, maybe on a laptop or on a really big tablet, it should be a bar of which you want to click on. For some of you that are wanting to send in a heart instead of a like, you can. By all means, do that. If that calls to you, click on the heart button if you guys ever see it. There is also, on top of all that, a comment section down below. So if you feel like either if you do not want to do neither, or if you feel like you hit either one of those likes or hearts button, you can basically go ahead and drop a comment down in the section below. So then you can ask a question or send in a comment, or maybe send in some kind of compliment if you have one in store, things like that. Also, we have a subscribe button and a share button somewhere, either down below or off to the side. You want to possibly hit the subscribe button and go to the top notification bell if you want to be notified by any and or all Leo readings that tune into you. And also, if you liked this reading so much, or in other words, maybe some of you may not necessarily enjoy this, but you know for a fact that there is somebody who will enjoy this. Please hit that share button, and you can be able to share it to anybody, uh, to any which place that you want to send it to. It could be Twitter, it could be Facebook, um, it could be through Telegram, it could be through, if any of you guys still use MySpace, you can send it through MySpace. If any of you are doing your own YouTubes, by all means, feel free to send it there. Um, or if you guys are planning on doing it more personally, more privately, you can. There is a way to share privately. Just once you hit the share button, you can go down to where it has like the text message button, or the uh, Facebook message button. Either selection that there is there, you can hit that. So anyway, that's pretty much all that I am going to post to you guys about this live reading. So anyway, I hope all of you have a good time. Love and light. As always, peace.